Which of the following is the correct name for K2CO3? A. Dipotassium carbon trioxide. B. Potassium carbide. C. Dipotassium carbonate. Or D. Potassium carbonate. To determine the name of a compound given its formula, we need to first classify the compound, then apply the rule for that type of compound. K2CO3 is an ionic compound. We know this because potassium is a metallic element. When atoms of metallic elements form compounds, they typically end up as positively charged ions. In fact, we know that potassium, which belongs to group 1A, is always observed to form ions with a charge of +1. To name an ionic compound, we simply state the name of the cation, then the name of the anion. At this point, we can eliminate choices A and C. The name of the cation is potassium, not dipotassium. It doesn't matter that there is a subscript of 2 for potassium in the formula. When naming ionic compounds, we do not use prefixes. To continue, let's figure out the anion. We use the fact that a compound is electrically neutral. Therefore, the total of all ions indicated in the formula must equal to 0. We know that each potassium ion has a +1 charge. Since there are 2 potassium ions given in the formula K2CO3, total positive charge is +1 times 2, or +2. Therefore, the total negative charge must be -2. So the anion must be CO3 with a -2 charge. This anion is called carbonate. So how do we know that it's called carbonate? We look it up or just memorize it. Compounds containing carbonates are quite common, so it's best to just memorize the carbonate ion and that it has a formula of CO3 with a -2 charge. So now we can also eliminate choice B. The anion is carbonate, not carbide. The correct answer is D. The name of the compound whose formula is K2CO3 is potassium carbonate, since the name of the cation is potassium and the name of the anion is carbonate.